Let's cover what happened last time on the Cosplay Chronicles. Drexel, what happened last time?
Oh, what even happened last time? I think we left off while we were still kind of like talking to... No, we weren't talking to Shar at that point. What was that guy's name? I haven't... Terrence. Okay, we were talking to him, and Shar was still hanging around, but gave us a little bit more information on the upcoming trial that we would like tryout that we would be having, BartCon. They give us a hint to look for a symbol used within their group, and that's like the fingers looping and breaking.
Right.
Then we all kind of went back, just relaxed, decided on what we needed to do. There were a couple people with conversations. I know Rain and Vea had a conversation. Draxel had a bit of a self-crisis where hasn't been wanting to... He's been a trickster and things like that, but as he realizes that he just wants more to protect people, and he finds this thrill in the hunt, so he went out and really kind of, not really abandoned his previous deity, but went to go find something new that fit him better. Found a different deity.
That was cool.
Brought back a boar and a special bone that he had actually no idea, but with more gold inlays said to give to you.
You're not to find a skull to make a Cubone cosplay?
I was out to find... Yeah, because we were going to go to the new con, and I had no idea what I was going to do. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go find a skull to make a Cubone cosplay. That's easy. What did Vea do? My notes are terrible.
She went out to be in the trees, learning the stuff about BartCon. That the event is based around this giant tree, but so giant that like a community has built up in it. It's called a wise pine, but the person who planted the surrounding forest was named Whizpin, and it's kind of been lost to history. That was pretty much what she was out doing. She's excited to go to trees.
And then you had all your stuff, Rain, with Vea, or did you have anything personal? My notes are so bad.
Yeah, so they finally had like a conversation. Rain opened up a little bit more about his past, and they were kind of talking about like the source of their powers, how Vea's is like all about life, and his is a little more like focused on death, and like since he's a necromancer and all that. And kind of like how they found, I guess, like... I don't know, their place or piece in the powers they were born with and given and have been working with. And then, he got that bone from Draxel that matches all the other raven bones. And I think those are the main points,
One note on the bones is that they're created.
Yeah, that's right.
Unlike,
the bones are not like from a creature... They are from a creature, but like they are created and not
found.
Yeah.
And I think the last thing is that Billy has a brand new kitty door.
That's right.
Yes, we definitely miss you, Mercedes, and your shenanigans. But glad that you were able to take a step away from the table. That's important as any part of D&D is like understanding that life continues.
Yes.
And, sometimes you want to try and continue with your game. Sometimes you want to have everybody there. And prioritizing yourself is the most important thing. So we're glad that you did that.
There was definitely a tough choice where I was like, this is not happening, guys.
Well, I mean, the game is never more important than your health.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Indeed.
So
Indeed.
Very important.
I had a very good, 2-day nap, so...
Well, just rub it in, why don't you? I'm sure at the cost it wasn't great, but I'm always down for a good slight coma. Just a light coma.
Although, I had to do another one recently. I got the booster shot.
I'm doing that tomorrow.
I need to do that.
My boss is all like, yeah, that booster wasn't so bad, I was fine. And most people that I've heard, they're like, yeah, it's okay. I got kicked in the butt.
It knocked me out all weekend. I was gone the entire weekend.
I just had one nasty night where the original vaccine knocked me out for 3 days.
Oh jeez.
And it felt like it took all 3 days and put it into one night. And I was like, I am dying.
Oh no.
But I'm not gonna actually die now, so I'm good.
Good. We like
um,
that.
It barely touched me. I went on with my day, went home and like sewed, and
Nice.
it was good.
That's nice.
So I thought he would be fine. And then we were like doing stuff for my birthday that night, and he was just progressively getting a little more.
We're like in the middle of an escape room, and then suddenly it was like, okay, yeah, finding this, finding this. And then I was just gone all weekend.
Yeah, just asleep for the rest of the weekend. But
It's like that scene in Wolf of Wall Street when he like starts like getting ready to go down the stairs and just
Yeah.
I learned a fun fact in Wolf of Wall Street is that when he falls down those stairs, there's only like 12 of them, but the way that they shoot it is to make it feel like how he's actually feeling. So he actually rolls down like 40.
Nice.
So if you watch it, like you notice it, like it takes him way longer to roll down those stairs than in like, you know, a simple trip down a small flight.
Sure, yeah.
That's funny.
Very
it's
interesting.
funny.
Okay, so we know that we need to go to Wise Pine Forest. I will start a new day with Grandmama coming out and dropping some mail for you guys. Oh, hello, of course. You've got your offer letter, shall we say, and looks like you have a prize package of some sort. By all means, open it up, have fun. Let me know if you need anything, dearies.
Thanks, Grandma.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm gonna go finish the hinges on the giant cat door that we have now. So.
I'll help if you need help.
Oh no! It's just giant cat doors. Not a thing I thought I'd have to say in this late in my life. That's all.
It's a good thing to say, though.
No complaints. Just new. And she, goes back upstairs.
She's so cool. Okay, so I guess
Let's open it up.
Open the mail.
Okay. So you open up the mail, and it is an all-expense-paid trip to BarkCon in the Wise Pine Forest, as promised by Terrence. Not only is your travel expenses covered, but room and board is also covered in the Wise Pine Hotel. You have a couple more days until you need to get to the docks in Karish-Kagal, and you will take an express trip from the ports there all the way to the Wise Pine Forest.
Sweet.
Nice.
Fancy trip. Fancy trip.
I mean, we have like a little bit of money. Do we want to like maybe go see if we can find some? I mean, I guess I'm kind of worried like with how the people swinging at us keep getting bigger and bigger. Do you guys want to see maybe go shopping, see if we can find some, I don't know, like protective charms or maybe some better armor or.
This is a good plan.
The finger caused hesitation for everyone.
one thing I did write in my notes last time is that we got, I think it was the same letter, but there was 50 gold in it.
Yeah, there was one with
Okay.
50 gold, and then I think I have like a decent amount of gold from the trickster dungeon that we were in.
Well, that was fun.
I have a gold. I guess I have a lot of silver, but
Yeah, I had written it down and we didn't disperse it out.
Yeah.
yeah, I have 50 gold for the con written here.
Nice. So, I mean, that seems like enough to go
At
shopping
least
and
to go look around.
Go see.
yeah, I would like to invest in our own safety.
Okay. So you guys, do you guys all want to head out to the shops in Karish-Kagal?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like a
Yeah.
good idea.
Okay. So you guys head towards the shopping center. It's a small walk. It's not very very far until you get to the main shopping square. Rain, I'm imagining you're still wearing your cloak and hood up.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Can you roll me just a stealth check overall? You're not actually hiding, but you're just trying to avoid eye contact with strangers.
Okay, let me see what my.
Day-to-day business there.
Yeah, right.
Like, and this wouldn't be anything new. Like,
Okay.
for the rest of you,
Oh,
just
okay.
any time that Rain kind of goes out, Rain pops the hood up.
Yeah.
And this is kind of just standard habit.
I'm gonna test out my new panda dice. So
Yes.
Well, I got a 4.
Oh, panda dice.
So-
Why?
Pandas have forsaken me.
So, like, you don't recognize it, but as you throw up your hood, it actually catches on one of your horns.
Oh, great.
And so, like, it's half on and it's half exposing your face.
Cool.
It just feels a little bit chilly today, that's all.
Okay.
And yeah, you guys make it to the main market. You hear several different blacksmiths who are working on smaller things. You have general stores, you have armories, you've got Make It Sew, the shopping, the sewing and fabric store that you guys went to, where you got that beautiful white material for your last cosplay.
Tolan is like giving it a wide berth.
You come across a few shops. There's just a life in this town of just good people walking around, small little food carts. And what do you guys do? What are you guys looking for?
Turn around and just be like, okay, so yeah, what do we want to find? What are we hoping to find? And then, even though it's been several minutes since we got in here, I'm gonna like look at Rain and just
Fix the... Oh. Thanks. Yep. Oh.
I'm not sure how long it's been like that.
Cool. It's fine.
But what are we hoping to find? Like, do we need armor or?
I mean, I'm mostly good for armor.
You guys
Tough skin.
craft your own pretty well.
Scales.
I'm
yeah.
basically just naked the whole time, almost. Maybe a little bit of a loincloth. I don't wear it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind
Well,
finding
you can
something
get
light
style
if we can,
You've
or
got the
like
armor already, and you can just wear whatever you want.
I mean, I could look for a new shield. A little bit better shield.
like I don't know, like maybe a better staff, something that could pass for like a prop with a costume. Wouldn't mind that
Yeah.
at a convention.
Things that might increase my spell casting potential.
Oh yeah.
If there's anything like an amulet of some kind.
Yeah. So I guess we'd be looking for like charms,
Okay.
maybe weapons, or like light armor shops that seem like they would sell something like that.
It doesn't take you very long. You do find it kind of looks like a mock wizard's tower. Like the base is a standard size of a market, but then as you get closer to it, you can see that it has like a tower motif going on. And it's got a large sign across it, and it's called Tome Depot.
Nice! Oh my gosh. That's so
Right.
good.
Beautiful.
And inside you find a Goliath wearing a cartoonish wizard's hat and a robe that's way too small for her. Like obviously, like you can see, like her muscles are like pushing at the seams of this very, very small
It's
robe.
like it's supposed to be like a robe, but it comes off as like a jacket or a shrug for her.
Exactly. That's exactly it. And she waves to you, and she's got the kind of shaved sides and the long
Oh, heck
ponytail
yeah.
from the center down, and you can see that she's got her tribal markings up and down her arms, and they come up to the base of her neck, and oh, hi, how are we doing today? Welcome to Tome Depot, where all the tomes are deep. Sorry, I'm required to say that.
Oh.
What is it that
What
you're
does that
looking
even
for today?
I guess just. I don't think we've been here before. What all do you guys carry?
Well, we've got a few wands here and there. We've got a few spell scrolls that for wizards, they can learn new types of things. We've got a few magical lutes and lyres for a few bards. Sorcerers are unfortunately a little out of luck. When it's all the well of their magic. But, there's a lot of things going on there. Listen, I wish I was a sorcerer, because then it just comes naturally to you. You don't need to study. I hate studying.
I mean, me too. I really hate studying. So
Yeah, it's the worst. It's absolutely the worst. So I'm looking. I have a few magical items here and there of just kind of wands. Give you like magic missile wands, a fireball wand. That's going to be a little pricey. I've got a few staves here, a stave of light, and just a grab bag. I've got a few bags of holding, a few not bags of holding. You don't want that one. Trust me. It's great for parties and tricks. You don't want that one. But yeah, what is it that you're looking for? How can I help get you something? We also do engravings.
So on things like we already have to like boost it, or what do you?
Oh no! Just engrave your name on them.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to misadvertise.
Yeah, I'd definitely be interested to see what like spell scrolls and staves you have.
Okay. Let me look at my stave collection here. Okay. I have a series of just charming, fire, frost, healing, power, insect, magi, python. The list goes on and on. Woodlands, thunder and lightning. Those are most of my staves.
Nice.
Let me look at my amulet list here that the DM totally had set aside just a moment ago. I also have a few magical gemstones. That's the wrong thing. I have a healing rock.
Ooh, what's it do?
Well, it's a little counterintuitive. You have a knife on you, right?
Yes.
Would you just prick my finger for me? Ah! And she reaches over to this small, unassuming skipping rock. Really, that's what it looks like. She holds out her hand and she goes, "Yeah!" and smacks her hand really hard. Goes, "Ah," and you can see like where it's red all around it, and then slowly the small prick on her finger heals up. It's a healing rock.
I kind of want it.
Yeah.
You have to do a little damage to take to take a little bit of healing, but
Does it balance out though?
oh
Like,
yes,
that's-
every time it just hurts while it does the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, not
It's like
bad.
a metaphor for life.
That was surprisingly deep of you to. Yeah, I mean that's actually pretty cool. Like, how much is that?
The healing rock that would be 15 gold.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
18.
I mean, I have a bunch left over from when we were in that trickster's dungeon. I think it's a pretty good group investment.
Yeah.
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 Let's hear the rest of the things. We got the 50.
Yeah.
I have 25.
I have.
I get one.
I have like 40 silver, so that's like 4 gold.
But you bought some really cool stuff, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't need things.
With my other stuff, I have 60 gold, 15 silver, and 5 copper.
So what other products
I
are?
think like we're pretty good for like firepower, but like maybe stuff that would help with defense or
I have a ring of evasion.
oh yeah,
Something along those lines.
yeah.
It has 3 charges, and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. And when you fail a dexterity saving throw while wearing it, you can use a reaction to use one of those 1d3s.
Ooh. That sounds really useful. Yeah.
Ring of resistance. It's exactly kind of what it sounds like. You have resistance against a certain type of damage. Comes in different colors, and that's the more or less type of resistance that you have. Let me see if I have any staves that are anything along those lines. I have an immovable rod, a rod of absorption, rod of alertness, rod of security.
What does that do?
Rod of security. It's just kind of like a night blanket. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
While holding this rod, you can
Plus
use
5 comfort.
Yeah, you just hold it at night. You can use an action to activate it. The rod then instantly transport you and up to. Yeah, that's broken. That's way too broken. Never mind. That was just.
It's a security blanket.
It is a security blanket. It can take you and a series of friends outside of a dangerous environment.
Oh,
That will be pretty expensive, though.
okay.
According to the actual rules, it can take up to 200 people.
What?
Jeez.
And I forgot about that part, so
Move a decent chunk of the convention.
all of the convention.
What are you
man.
talking about? Moving 200 people is not a lot for people who are level 4.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Enemy detection, wand of fear.
Enemy detection?
Enemy detection. What that does is you can use an action and expend 1 charge to speak its command word, and for the next minute, you know the direction of your nearest hostile creature within 60 feet of you. The wand can sense the presence of hostile creatures that are ethereal, invisible, disguised, or hidden, as well as those in plain sight. The effect ends if you stop holding the wand.
That's
That is a
pretty
Draxel
cool.
thing for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's if we're trying to find people at the next thing. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
How much?
For that one, well, if we're planning on buying a few things, normally by itself, I'd probably say about 10 gold for something like this. We could work out a deal if we're buying a plethora of things. That sound fair?
Yeah.
Alright.
How much was that evasion ring?
The Ring of Evasion, another 10 gold.
What about the immovable rod?
Immovable Rod.
Just gave my sister one of those in a game.
They're so great.
For that, that one, it's pretty powerful. It can hold up to 8,000 pounds of weight. So that one's going to be a little bit more expensive. That's going to be 20 gold.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have anything that helps with like stealth?
Let me check. She starts going through her catalog. Stealing.
Rain's not planning on stealing.
No.
Like, as she's just kind of going through alphabetically. Maybe hide? No. Let me see here. And like she starts going through her own spell book. What's that spell where you have the shroud of something? Shroud of darkness? No. I'm not seeing anything that would help amazingly.
Just like pass without a trace.
Pass without a trace. That's what it is. I also have a Cloak of Displacement. Makes it so that way you're harder to hit.
We could probably make one of those.
You think so?
How much is the Cloak of Displacement? Tolan wants to match his cat.
Beautiful. Projects an illusion that will make you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location, causing any creature to have disadvantage. This one's going to be a little bit more expensive. This is 30.
Yeah, we can make one of those. I do not make eye contact with Dolan.
I mean, I'm gonna get the evasion ring if that's okay.
Okay, Ring of Evasion. Yes.
And I don't mind if we want to use that gold we found to get the healing stone. If you guys think that would be
The
useful.
healing stone's great.
I mean, that's great. We've got a few healers on hand, but it's always good to have a little more.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about that, you could always go to the potion shop down the way. I think that would also probably be a wise idea just to have a few backups. Just to,
Right,
Oh,
to have a few
yeah.
backups. But like, also, this is like something like it gets charges every day, or like
Yes.
you can okay.
Yes.
Okay, and you wanted we definitely need something like that enemy detection.
I-
That would be good.
I think it would be better in the hands of someone smarter than myself to actually use, but I think it might be good.
I think it would be good because when we're going to a lot of these places, we don't even know that some of these people are.
They're usually in
bad.
hiding.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to cast detect thoughts when we were in groups. If you want me to hang on to it, I can kind of do the same kind of checks.
I mean,
Yeah, because I think that would be good because then you don't have to use the resources all the time.
That's
although
true.
the question is, if we're going into this place as well as these groups, some of these people who are facing issues with like being mind controlled, are they going to be considered hostile, or will this just fail?
I guess it's something we'll have to test.
We could test it. Yeah.
'Cause there's probably a difference between, them being a little out of it or weird or, like part of the group. There's a difference between them and then the one guy
The centaur guy.
who was like, I want these people to die.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that'd be a good group purchase.
Okay. So we'd like the healing stone, the evasion ring, and the enemy detection wand.
Okay.
Trade healing stone for Cloak of Displacement.
And how cheap was the detection one if we buy it with the other things?
Is it all a discount if we buy a bunch of stuff?
Yeah, if you buy it, all comes kind of down a little bit. Healing stone, detection wand, ring of evasion. I'll say for all of this, 10, 20, 50. You seem really nice guys. Are we 35?
Yeah. Okay.
With Cloak of Displacement?
Oh,
Cloak of Displacement, we'll say up to 40 for that.
because it was...
To add
I
that
mean-
one in?
To add that one in?
No. All the total. Another 5
Oh.
gold.
Oh,
I
I was like,
apologize.
I think you should get that.
Get
Yes.
it.
Okay, let's do
For
it.
5 gold, yes.
So 40 for everything?
Yes.
Okay.
I
yeah.
might come back
So-
for the immovable rod.
We just donate 10 each.
How much was the immovable rod? 20?
20.
If the rest is 40, I have enough. I can help you get it.
I could drop that down to 15 for itself instead of the 20. Just again, working with you guys. If we're adding it all together,
What do you have, Vea?
I have 25, and then we have the 50 from the letter.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't drop it less than half. So I'm gonna I'd have to charge 12 at least for the rod if
Okay.
we're grouping it all together.
Okay, so it was 20.
Uh-huh.
Um,
But if it's 12, then that takes it down to... Because it was 40 with that, so that'd be 52.
52.
yeah, is that
So, yeah,
If that's-
because let's put our group 50 gold,
okay?
and then I can pitch in a couple.
I will.
Okay.
The 2,
You want to
right?
put in the 2,
Yeah.
and then that'll be our 50 gold gone.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Cool.
Let's do that.
We got
All right.
some cool stuff.
Indeed. Would you like these gift wrapped?
We'll just take them out.
Yeah.
Wonderful. No engravings?
Yeah,
that free?
maybe.
I like you. Why not?
Engrave on the rock. Love you.
I can do that. And she takes the rock and she puts it like on this little.
Can you engrave it backwards so that
Oh,
when
so
they,
that when it,
yeah.
I love this idea. I absolutely love this idea. And
Genius.
she puts on these goggles and she grabs this wand and you just see this like shot of fire come out of it and it just like it almost sounds like it's welding onto the stone and after a few moments you see "Love You" backwards. Just so perfectly and it's like clean so you don't see any like smudge marks or anything along those lines. Like there you go.
Oh, thanks.
Anything else?
I think we're good. Where did you say that potion shop was?
It's if you go 3 doors down, and then go up the flight of stairs.
Great.
It's one of those double flat situations.
Yeah.
We got
Yep.
this.
Yep.
I didn't make that joke on purpose. You'll recognize it. It's got a large thistle as its
Okay.
symbol.
Great. We still have that potion from the dungeon that we don't know what it does.
Oh, we could ask them about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course,
Thank you so much.
So you guys head towards the potion shop.
Uh-huh.
So you go towards the potion shop, and as you kind of walk in, there is a small trade shop at the bottom, just before the stairs. It's called Wall Market, and you climb the stairs, and you see the symbol of the thistle, and the shop is called Thistle Do Nicely.
Oh my gosh. David, you are killing it.
Oh my goodness.
I prepped with puns.
Oh my gosh. I love it so
Good.
much.
So you guys go inside, and inside is a green tiefling with horns more from the forehead jutting straight up. and they're walking around, and you can see like several mortar and pestles all just kind of laid out, and seems to be a little bit of a chaotic shot, just like, 1 minute! 1 minute! And like moves something over, and then really quickly like turns on a Bunsen burner, and then runs back over, and then pours some water into something, and goes, okay, all right.
You alright?
Oh, it's just one of those like timed things where if you don't pour in this at the right time, then the whole concoction is off, and I
my gosh,
I
no.
could not handle that.
I get it. I was making this
Hi.
soup last week, and
Yeah?
yeah.
You just have to throw in the chicken at just the
Yeah,
right time.
exactly.
And,
You get it.
I get it.
So we have like kind of a weird request.
Oh, yeah.
We found this potion and we were wondering if you could help us identify it, because it was on like our old grandma's cabinet, and we just found it, and we didn't want to like drink it if it was dangerous.
Oh,
so
totally. I do have kind of a fee to review potions and whatnot. A lot of adventurers come through here, and they're like, "Oh, I found this in a dungeon." You know, if it's your grandmother's, I need you to roll me a deception check for me.
okay. I don't trust the panda dice for this one. I'm gonna scrooch them over and go with my regular dice. All right, deception. 8.
They kind of respond, if this was your grandmother's, normally I'll charge 10 silver. You seem to, is it just the one potion?
Just the one.
8 silver.
That seemed fair.
I wouldn't know.
I have no frame of reference.
If you wanted to roll a history check, just to like see if anything in your memory would kind of determine if that's a fair price.
Oh, I got a 1.
Seems totally fair to you.
My
11.
dice are just
16.
failing in general
16.
today.
You're pretty confident that is a fair rate for kind of a discerning. They could definitely be charging you more.
Yeah.
Okay. How many did you say? 8?
8 silver.
Okay. Yeah, I have 8 silver. And he just plunks the red potion down.
Remind me, it was a potion of giant strength, I want to say?
Yeah. Let's see. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Fire giant strength. Symbols all worn off, and it has a red base with bubbles.
Okay. Let's see here. And they crack open the bottle and kind of, ooh, that's old. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
And then they get out another mortar and pestle, and they bring in a few leaves, grind them up, and they drop like a single drop, and they kind of just watch for a reaction. Okay, so this is a fire giant strength. When you drink this potion, you become very strong for an hour. Your strength changes to 25
Wow.
for an hour. It has no effect on you if your strength is equal to or greater than that score.
I just imagine Draxel and Tolan are both like pointing at each other, going like.
No, we'll get that to you. I'm Dex based. I'm quick.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
So that is more or less what that would do. It's pretty old. It may not be for an hour based on how long it's been sitting around, but it seems to be.
Okay.
We get
Sweet.
like 2 minutes.
It's combat. It feels like an
Yeah.
hour.
Yes.
And then we're talking to someone over at the Home Depot, and they said you might have like potions that help with stealth.
Oh, Ray Ray? I love Ray Ray. She's such a gem.
She's very kind.
Let's see here. I have a oil of etherealness. Let's see here. Potion and like starts going through like bottles on the shelves. Potion of invisibility, if that's what you're looking for.
Oh, nice.
It and like plops down what looks to be an invisible jar. Like it looks like there's nothing inside of it.
Huh.
Is there anything inside of it?
Oh,
Can I
yes.
shake it?
You shake it and you feel volume in it.
Okay.
And like she twists it open and then like grabs a few more leaves and then like drips a drop onto it and then the leaves disappear. Same kind of rules. You drink it. You're about invisible for an hour.
Nice.
Anything you wear or carry is invisible with you. The effects ends early if you attack anything or you're casting a spell.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of comes with a caveat. I have to legally ask, are you planning on doing any crimes with this?
Nope.
No?
Not planning on it.
Nope.
I'm being
They
honest.
believe you.
I'm not planning on it, but I cannot predict the future.
They still have to roll their insight check.
Yeah,
They're like, all right. Potion of invisibility. I'll say 5 gold.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see. I still have some left, so
Do you have anything?
is it good for more than one person or is it just for one person at a time?
One person.
Oh,
can
okay.
use.
Do you have anything that is kind of like the strength potion, but for other things? Like, do you have something that would make like tolling quicker for an hour,
Like-
or one of us smarter?
A speed thing? Or I know there's like, are there potions that can like increase like how much damage I can do? Because I'm mostly a caster.
You're mostly a caster. You seem clerical. Is that right?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the bless spell?
Yes.
I have a potion of heroism.
Oh, and what does that do?
That essentially, you drink it and it's like a free bless. 1 hour, you gain 10 temporary hit points, lasts for an hour. You are under the effects of the bless spell. And the bless spell,
1d4.
That's a D4.
yeah.
Saving throws and attacks.
How much would that one be?
Heroism, I honestly don't get many people wanting this one, so 2 gold.
I'll take it.
Ooh.
Okay. Let me see. You're also thinking like something faster or something. I have a potion of speed. That one's a little bit more expensive, high demand. It's like the haste spell for only a minute though. That one's a good 5 gold.
Okay.
Let's get the invisibility too for sure.
Okay, that was 5 gold.
Heroism is 2.
Okay, so I've subtracted the 2 for the heroism. I mean, do you also do like a discount for multiple or?
Ray did that, didn't they?
Yeah, it was really cool.
I wasn't sure if that was like a common thing around Karishkagal or
It's not
from around here.
super common, but
But it was so cool of them. Like, I definitely want to go back.
It would make me want to buy more,
Yeah.
honestly.
roll me a persuasion with advantage.
Are you doing
16.
Okay.
16. Since Ray sent you, I can't say no. You know, if Ray's referring you over here, I love Ray. Ray's been the best. So, yeah.
They are the best. They engraved our stone. It's so cute.
Why does it say love you, but it's backwards?
Because you gotta smack someone to heal them, and it'll imprint how much you love them.
That's clever.
Yeah.
Is that your guys' idea?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
A little bit.
Absolutely brilliant. Let's see here.
What about something that would... And she's like stuttering for a second because she knows what they just did, but what about something that would make us more convincing to, a stubborn person?
So kind of
Charisma potion.
something with charisma.
Something to help us persuade people to, be nice and...
Let me see what I've got.
Because that elf chick we're gonna run into, like, if we
That
could just
is-
persuade her to not be mean,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
It's not going to be cheap, I'll tell you that much right now. It'll last you for 3 hours, which would be really, really great.
Ew.
And it gives you a 1d4 plus 1 bonus to your charisma checks. That's going to be about 50 gold, though,
Oh
because
boy.
it lasts for so long.
Yeah,
Right,
A
right.
little outside of our price range.
yeah, but we might come back for that one.
Okay.
This might be a long shot, but do you have anything that gives you, like, clarity of mind? Say, like, if your mind is kind of like in a fog, or if someone maybe put a geas on you or something. Is there anything that would like help with that, like a disenchantment?
Disenchantment potion.
Dispel.
Because I have like I have like a clairvoyant spell or a potion. Not I can't words and type at the same time. But I have a clairvoyant spell, but that's kind of not necessarily the same thing. Climbing, clairvoyance, diminution, flying. I can turn you into a gaseous cloud if you like. I have potion of mind reading.
How's that one work?
You drink it and it's kind of like detect thoughts. Lasts for an hour.
I mean, wouldn't be bad to have more than one person who can do that. If we're gonna, how much is that one?
That one's 15.
15 gold.
But if we're looking at buying an invisibility potion, a heroism potion, invisibility was 5, heroism was 2.
Speed one was 5.
Too.
You want speed 1 as well? Okay, so speed 5.
We could give
So
one
that's-
of you like the strength, and then we can do the haste too. So you're that strong and running around, and we just have to hope that your insides don't explode or anything.
Yeah. We can just hop Tolan up on all of this and let
Yeah.
him go to town.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then we're ready to take care of him
Yeah, if his stomach explodes.
if his stomach explodes.
Exactly.
30 gold for all of it.
I mean, that seems...
It's not bad.
Essentially, you're getting the heroism potion for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other potions are we grabbing?
Invisibility,
invisibility.
heroism, speed, and then potion of mind reading. And that's 20.
Oh, I thought that was 15. My bad.
Did I say 15 originally?
That's what I wrote down, so I was like,
That might be on me then.
30 is more expensive than what I have written down.
Let me do my math again. 22. 22 gold.
24.
I mean,
Let's do it.
Do you got enough to cover
yeah,
that?
yeah.
All right. I will chip in all 6 pieces of my gold.
That leaves 16 from... Because we have the 50 that we got paid, and we have the 50 from the dungeon. So we can take just the 22 out of that, and you can hang on to yours.
That would be appreciated.
Okay. So then we still have 28 group gold left.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. This sounds
Okay.
good.
I did write that down correctly.
Jaguar Quinn says, potion of hydration. It's just water. Charisma modifier. Isn't that just ale?
You know, but that could be up or down. And we'd like to ensure that it goes up.
I have to flip a coin to see which one it is.
Are you drunk and charming, or are you just drunk?
Or are you the type of person that sometimes it's charming and then shortly after you shoot yourself in the foot?
True. All right. I think we're good.
You want to go for shields?
Yeah, let's see if we can find something like a little bit stronger. If we
Yeah,
can find,
do you have any
Grotha shields.
suggestions for where we should look for that kind of thing?
Armories?
Armories? And they pull out a small map. And they're just kind of looking around. I don't do a lot of weapon stuff myself. I tend to stay, more in the woods and whatnot. Let me... There's Clothes Minded.
These are great.
It's a tailor armor shop. Do leathers and whatnot. I'm sure that if you're looking for shields, let me see if there's anything.
At least point us in the right
Yeah.
direction.
Clothing's probably
clothing.
not a bad idea, especially if we're trying to, be low-key.
If you're kind of looking for just a general store kind of thing, there's Wouldn't It Be Lovely? I'm so proud of myself for these. All right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I just love the sigh.
Let's check out Clothes Minded. How about?
And what was your name again?
My name is Vale.
Wow.
Vale.
Thank you.
Of course.
Veil or Vale?
Veil.
Okay.
Thank
Cool.
you so much for all your help.
That's
Sweet.
Okay. So to close-minded?
close-minded.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head towards Closed Minded, and it looks like a proper little shop. It does have just garb in general of like traveling garb. It definitely caters towards the adventurer or the traveler. You've got a few mannequins here and there with some leather jerkins or some bracers, pauldrons, things along those lines. They do have some light armor, heavy armor, but not like anything +1 or anything along those lines.
Okay.
And when you walk in, you see a half-elf with a really bad tan line, just like in multiple parts. And it's just like very, very, very dark, a little bit lighter, and it just kind of goes in rings. And he just looks up, "Oh, hey, how's it going? What can I do for you?"
Looking to purchase maybe new armaments or shields or just like sets of armor.
Shields and armor.
Wrenching around.
Yeah, I've got plenty of stuff like that. What you looking for? Just something big, something small, something Deku-like even.
What does that
Something what?
mean?
Deku-like, you know, the Deku tree from that one video game?
Oh.
Fellow nerd! Yay!
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I was like, yes!
Yeah. Just standard kind of shield, more or less, but it looks really cool. I'm finding myself unable to type anything right now. I apologize.
I would go with our Four Swords cosplay.
Yeah. Yes.
Um,
That was great.
So yeah, standard shield, and he pulls out a wooden shield. It's a little bit thicker than your average shield. It doesn't do anything fancy or cool, but it looks cool, that's for sure. And he lets you hold on to it, and it's got a good weight to it. It's got some good strength. Armor class +2.
Okay, so normal shield.
Yeah, normal
okay.
shield.
Do you have anything that does like anything a little bit like more special, like have unique effects, or just like a little bit hardier?
I don't have anything with any unique effects,
okay.
unfortunately. If you were looking for some like enchanted items, I really don't know.
I almost
Okay.
said something really dumb, but maybe I should because it's Toland. I just need one for blocking.
I mean, this will definitely do the trick. That's for sure. I mean,
what kind of armor? What kind of armor does Tolan wear?
He's got chainmail.
Oh, okay.
But because I'm a dummy and forgot that I do have protection, I really want to get a better shield so that I can do better at that. So
there's the Long Anvil Outfitter.
what?
The Long Anvil Outfitter, like an anvil. You know, you ding 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 anvil. You know, they've got some more like. They might have more specific things that you're looking for if you're looking for enchanted stuff.
Oh, you're talking about a place. Okay.
Yeah. But if you're looking for armor, what kind of armor are you wearing now? You're wearing chainmail? Let's see here. You're wearing chain, so... Is it just chain shirt?
Yes.
Or is it actual mail?
Chain mail.
Then it's chainmail. All right.
Okay.
So you've got some heavy armor already. Then I've got splint. I've got plate. That's a little bit more expensive, but it's a good bonus. Problem is you're not as quiet in it.
Well, chainmail I'm not quite in it.
He's not quiet already.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What's your so like he's asking you questions about like what styles of fighting you are. For mechanic reasons, what's your dex modifier?
Dex modifier, +1.
+1. And what's your current AC?
Holding the shield and the chainmail, I'm at 18.
You're at 18.
If I
Okay.
take away the shield, 16.
Okay.
So the chainmail's giving me...
Because, yeah, you already have a shield, so for your protection fighting style, you're fine.
Yeah.
That's the best you can do unless you get like a +1.
The only thing that we could really do at this point is get you some splint mail or plate mail. Splint would get you another 1, and a plate mail will get you another 2.
How much would the plate mail be?
It's pricey. It's,
Ah.
it's really really
Always
pricey.
is. I should know that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good couple hundred at this point.
Okay, then I'm gonna wait. What's splint mail?
Cheaper. It's cheaper. 75.
I think I'll be fine.
You want to go get a loan or anything?
Do you have any elven made clothes?
Elven made. I've got some.
Cloaks or boots or anything?
Again, nothing super enchanted. It's all just kind of standard studded leathers, padded, things along those lines. Again, the long anvil might have something
I
in
wonder
that.
if they'd have anything like that at the BarkCon dealers hall.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah.
Because I was thinking the elven clothing helps you move quiet.
Yeah.
So if we got Tullin some like heavy armor, but then some elven clothing.
Or like the elven like boots, so you don't like make a
so
sound.
you don't make noise. And then you possibly could sneak around.
Well, we can put it on our list to look for when we
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
out to
Now I'm just,
Wisepine.
like, thinking about it.
Okay. So
Shame.
it looks like right now there's not things we want here, but we'd be happy to come back.
It's always wonderful to hear.
Because we're not a whole lot of money.
You don't have to explain it to me. People come and go all the time.
Yeah.
But
But it feels weird to come into someone's store and look at their stuff and then just say bye.
that's fair. That's fair.
Especially when those people did not even ask your name.
They're like a cookie. We made them this morning, peanut butter.
You made peanut butter cookies. Yeah. I would love a peanut butter cookie.
This is so awkward.
And what was your name again? We didn't even get it the first time. I'm
It's
sorry.
tame,
Okay.
like the river.
Oh, like the river.
This is the best cookie I've ever had. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
thanks. I mean,
Yeah.
Mima helped with the recipe, so I'll have to tell her.
She'll be happy.
And then you suggested we go to
The long anvil.
the Long Anvil.
Yeah.
Tolan was really trying to figure out what kind of shield a long anvil would be.
Heavy.
It probably makes for a better weapon. Bam!
Okay,
Your
so
trickster god would like that.
Probably would. Too bad.
Such a suck.
okay, so do we want to head there?
We still have time, yeah.
Yeah. And then we'd be happy to bring cookies back at a later time.
Oh, you definitely don't have to. That's very kind of you, but it's just nice to be,
I like making cookies, so...
Yeah, and you seem really nice, and it looks like you're enjoying it.
Oh, I love this job. I used to do the adventuring thing. I mean, you could tell by my tan lines, but
Oh.
See, and we're just starting out.
Oh, that's so exciting. That's
So
exciting.
yeah, you probably will definitely see more of us, and we can bring different kinds of cookies.
Sounds
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chocolate chip.
Not a big chocolate person.
That's okay. That's okay. Oatmeal raisin.
Any requests?
I mean, I'm not going to get, mobbed if I say that I love raisins in my cookies, am I?
No,
they're
Oh,
really
yeah, I
good.
freaking love raisins.
Right,
Really
okay.
good.
Yeah, raisins are the best.
So see, we didn't buy anything, but we did make a new friend.
Yeah, that's no problem. What are all your names?
Oh, right. I'm Vea.
Jaxel.
Yeah, Draxel.
like kind of on the spot. Amaro.
Amaro,
Tolan.
Tolan, great. That's fantastic. So great to meet all of you. I can't wait to see you all again, hear about your stories. We could trade stories sometimes over
Yeah.
cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Anvil.
Yeah, so
And Bill.
All right, good luck. I hope you're able to find whatever you're needing and looking for and what's in your budget. I know that's sometimes the hardest part.
Tolan goes, leaves and turns around and goes, wait, do you know Maggie?
Maggie Smith?
Never mind. Let me leave. His awareness of his grandmother, her stories being real. Wait, people might know her.
you're an adventurer. Do you know my friend? Okay.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Too real.
To the long anvil.
Okay. So you head to the Long Anvil, and you see that there is this very long table at the front of the shop, and it's in front of a series of anvils and coal fires. You see giant bellows that are connected to all three of these fires. And working it is a single man who's dressed very dapper. Vest, a button-down shirt with the sleeves rolled up. He's got a curled mustache, pointed goatee. He's got like very small spectacles, covered in light tattoos. They're not like heavy in like design or whatnot, but just like little tattoos up and down his arms. And he comes over to you and he goes, "Well, what can I do for you?"
Looking for shields and armor.
Shields and armor. Wonderful, wonderful. What, you looking for standard stuff? You looking for exclusive stuff?
Probably a bit more on the exclusive. Unless you're looking for
Yeah.
like standard plates, give me a bit of our range exclusive. What do you have exclusively?
Well, what's your budget?
Affordable.
It is huge, but we're willing to deal.
Willing to deal, and it needs to be affordable. So, probably adamantine armor.
Now that I've heard of it. I'm not familiar with the price range. I don't think. What does that run?
I mean, if it's huge, right? We're looking at 500 gold pieces.
A little bit less.
A little bit less. Okay.
Lower your expectations.
Lower my expectations.
+1s, maybe up to a +2. I don't know. Maybe mithril armor, but that seems really rare.
Mithril is going to be very expensive. The mithril mines. Have you heard of them? Have you heard of the mithril mines?
No.
Okay, so the mithril mines. They're not a natural forming metal, right? They're actually created by a dragon of mithril. And you're gonna have a hard time because that dragon does not like to sit still for very long. In order for the mithril veins to grow, has to settle down. And because of the fact that everyone's like, "Oh yeah, let's go to the mithril mines and let's dig up this place," then he like wakes up and like, "All right, fine, I'll go find somewhere else to be." The last place that there was a really great vine was in the Tort Kingdom, to the north east of here.
Dragon just hasn't found somebody yet.
Right.
Settle down.
Well, I mean, if you found a place that you called home, right, and then like, I don't know, you don't have hair, but you know how some of your hair friends, they'll comb their hair and they'll leave hair around occasionally, just like in the sink and whatnot, and then ants come into your home and they're like, "Heck yeah, this hair, want this hair," and they come in and like, of course you're going to either try and kill them or you're going to leave, and then 6 months later, you got more ants coming for your hair. I don't think it's a matter of finding the right person. I think it's a matter of having ants invading your home.
Okay.
I tried to make a pun off of settling down.
That's a fair perspective.
Yeah.
If someone came into my area, invaded my space, yeah.
Future project idea, maybe.
Yeah. Let's find this dragon. One of us can marry him, settle down, then we'll start making money.
We don't want your hair, we just want your companionship, and if hair happens to come with the companionship...
Well, and if we meet the dragon, all these people start coming for the hair, then we can go out and get rid of them.
Yeah.
And
It's
keep it-
mutual
yeah.
beneficial. Yeah.
supportive spouse?
I mean, I think we're looking for something in like the 20-25 gold area.
All right, 20-25 gold area. All right, so +1's probably going to be right out at this point. +1.
I mean, unless you'd like to sponsor our adventuring group.
And he twists his mustache slightly, and he takes his spectacles off, and he... What's my cut of the profit, you're thinking? I can't see you, worth a damn.
Someone with higher charisma than me, please.
Okay, tell me what to say.
I mean,
Hold on,
IRL.
you have all the letters,
No.
right?
Oh yes, I have those letters. Yes.
yes,
We-
show him who is looking to
And just
sponsor
like
us right
start
now.
pulling them out. We have been getting sponsorship after sponsorship after
Like this?
sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
We could carry your gear around and tell everyone where we found it.
Yep.
Roll me a
Yeah.
persuasion with advantage.
Yeah, we just got invited to Wise Pine. So
6.
With advantage?
A 4 and a 7.
You are not
Oh.
allowed.
No.
Ugh.
I mean, it seems like all of these people are in really great places to make financial and they profit a little bit more. I'm just a single blacksmith over here. I do a little bit of training on the side.
Wait, are you like single or are you single? Was that?
I own the shop by myself.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
happily
okay,
married
okay.
to my
Oh, okay,
husband.
okay. Just,
oh,
just checking.
congratulations.
Thank you. His name is Jay. We just got married.
Aww.
Absolutely.
sorry, what was your name? We're so bad at asking names.
Barker.
Parker?
Barker.
Barker.
I heard a whole other word. And I was like, oh,
Barter?
close.
Larper.
I was just going everywhere.
Okay.
You know, I got to make sure that we have enough money for our kid, and
Yeah, that's
Right,
fair.
right. That's understandable.
Does your kid like sightseeing?
he loves seeing the world. Absolutely. Just you point him on a map, and he can tell you anything about it.
Okay, so we actually travel around a lot, and what if we collected things for your son from all over these different places? Like you help us out because we're just kind of starting out on adventuring, but we could bring him back stuff from all over.
5% of profits and souvenirs from where we visit for your son.
5% profits and souvenirs, and you just say, "Hey, this is the armor, and this is where I got it."
Yep.
Yeah. Talk you up places.
Wait. I have an idea. If we do this, we could go back to Home Depot where they do engraving, and we could put your name on it.
On all our stuff, yeah. And so when we're out adventuring, helping all these people that we've been helping, from now on, we would have branding. And it was like the heroes of the day who saved me from certain peril and death. They were equipped in long anvil armor.
You make a good argument. Go ahead and roll me again with advantage.
You want me to? Because I have +3.
Whichever the DM prefers.
Oh, that's true.
You have been the
Okay.
most persuasive word-wise.
Okay.
You do it. Come on, dice.
Sure, what the modifier is. 15.
We write up a contract. You head over, you get it engraved. Have my branding on it. I'm not going to give you the cow, but I'll give you a little bit of something. Sound fair?
Cool.
It's good. We don't exactly have a use for a cow right now.
You know that one phrase that's like about how you can have the whole cow and get milk and it's always a profit.
Yeah, because you have a cow and then you have milk.
Yeah. He's saying that he won't give us the source, but we can have like some of the product.
Yeah, just as long as we don't have to take care of a cow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we don't.
So I've got got a couple shields, if that's what you're looking for. Who's wearing what? Who needs what at this point?
So I have this shield, which is a regular shield. So if you have anything that's just a little bit stronger, I'm looking for a shield.
I can get you a shield, something a little bit denser, a little bit thicker. What about you?
I could do shield or armor.
You can do shield or armor. So tell you what. He goes underneath and he grabs these 2 blank shields, and puts them on the table. And I've got one that's a little bit a little bit sturdier, a little bit stronger, or I have this shield and it's got a little bit of kick to it. Jay's a whiz, and he knows his way around a few enchantments. This one's a little bit stronger, but it kind of comes with a catch. This is an arrow catching shield, so it's stronger. You take more defense, but in addition to all of that, whenever the attacker makes a ranged attack against a target within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to become the target of that attack instead. So if you're standing next to your buddy and you see, and they're close to you, kind of like, boom, and right into your shield.
I have an idea. I want that.
Okay.
I use my reaction to make it go towards me, and you use your reaction to impose disadvantage.
Hey!
I've created a monster.
I will take that, and we will put your blessed shop's name on it.
So he gives you an arrow catching shield. That's its official name.
Cool.
And then a shield of +1.
I already have a shield of +2 though.
So it's +1 on top of that.
It'll be shield, comma,
yeah,
plus one
shield
is the
plus
name.
1.
That makes sense. I'm
Yeah.
good at this. I'm great.
So it's essentially a +3 shield overall.
Nice.
Okay.
And it's considered a magical item.
Nice. So, what would your son like? Like, what kind of souvenirs would he like?
He is huge into cultures, right?
Okay.
Like the culture of a place. So if you can get like a knife or something from that culture, that's something that he absolutely loves.
Okay.
You know, how it's made, how they're wielded, things along those lines. He any books on martial arts for again that culture or that region, he absolutely loves stuff like that.
What about like foods? Does he like treats from other places?
He's not a big treats kid.
Okay.
He's on a very strict diet. All his own idea. I'm not pushing this on him. Jay's not doing anything. It's all his own. He just like wants to be peak physical shape. He wants to be like either a fighter or a monk when he grows up.
Okay.
So he wants to like be ready to go. I think he's leaning more fighter because he's got all these weapons, and monks usually are just, you know what I mean. Love to hear him to be a blacksmith like his old man, but
We could send him protein powder.
Oh yeah. What was his name? I didn't catch that.
we call him Marky.
Okay. Because we could get stuff like sign, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Jaguar Quinn says, "Oh no, his son's a weeb."
Little mom.
Learn the way of the blade.
Has the power of God and anime on his side.
Oh yeah, he also loves fedoras and anime, says Quinn.
No.
See, and what's cool is our friend here wants to learn to do blacksmithing.
Is that right?
Yes.
What have you made recently?
Hinges for a giant cat door.
Hinges for a giant cat door.
Yeah.
But
That's
we made the armor, like the,
Oh, yes,
the really
the armor.
fancy armor that I
Yes.
wore, and it was so pretty.
Here's. Can't be like, here's a picture.
that's absolutely amazing.
Decorative armor.
Decorative armor. That's the thing about hinges though is that it has those circular bits, you know, where it actually has to hinge, and if you don't have those aligned perfectly, then you're gonna get out of alignment. That's amazing, especially for a cat door that's tiny. You should be most impressed with yourself.
Not as tiny as you might think.
It's it's kind of a big cat, but still
Started a little bigger. Yeah.
especially with the amount of experience, like this is an up and comer right here.
Well, if you ever want to take a lesson, and he slides a card over to you.
Absolutely.
I'm not looking for apprentices right now, but maybe if we start getting a little bit more traffic, I can definitely take someone on.
I would enjoy that.
And if any of you dabble in magics, Jay will probably be more than happy to teach you enchantments.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Does that sound like a good deal?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Mutually beneficial.
He goes up, he writes up a contract, and it says 5% of profits, and any combat that is done in the area, and anybody who's like, congratulations, or do you need help, or anything along those lines, you have to we wouldn't have made it without.
This combat brought to you by Long Anvil.
Exactly. But basically, just kind of like in goodwill, you'll mention if it's quality, you're gonna keep these weapons, and you'll mention this shop, and of course, bringing back any knives or any memorabilia related to Fort Marquis.
Sweet.
And
Okay.
does your husband run a shop too?
He stays more in the back end. He used to be a smith like me, and then something bad happened with his hand, all just internals and whatnot. I think arthritis, little carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't hold the hammer anymore, so he went to his life of books, his second love, and then he became kind of my back end manager.
Aw.
Nice.
That's awesome. Well, I think we need to go get these things engraved.
Yeah, so we'll get out of your hair.
Wonderful. And he passes the shields over to you. If you do want something, your budget increases, come back. We'll work out a little discount for spreading the name.
Will do.
Leave us Woo Dragon. We'll let you know on the Mithril.
Yeah, let me know about that for sure.
How do you do with like custom items? Because I don't have the gold for it right now.
We could manage something.
But it's like pull out. It's like I have this boomerang,
Uh-huh.
and so I would want one made not out of bone but more out of metal. And we're just going to want to serrate the edges and get like, a few spikes coming off of the side of it. I want some stuff.
I could manage a couple of those for you.
Okay. We'll be back.
Yeah. Let me know, and I can put that on my docket.
Okay.
Batarang.
It is like
A lizard brain.
I'm trying to think of like the right, like
Bitey boomerang.
in Fury Road where they've got all the cars and all the spikes just coming off of them. It's like that, but a boomerang. I want this to hurt.
Do you wear like
How do you catch it when it comes back?
bracers
It hurts.
or stuff on your hands?
He just has the chainmail and then he's got his scale skin.
Because I was thinking if any of us wore bracers, we could do the same thing like we did with the rock that says,
Oh, yeah.
But if
Yeah.
you bash them,
Like you bash an enemy.
And just
And it
imprints it on their
imprints-
face.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I do like that. You could do it on
I'm
your
gonna
shield if you
bash
like.
people like
Yeah.
crazy.
And then it would just leave that there, which is marketing in that way in case we're really, really frazzled and
Yeah.
we might have otherwise forgot to plug your shop.
This
Something is there anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll be back, but if you do like a reverse spelling of the iron anvil and what's like they're called brass knuckles, and we could just crack
Yeah.
someone right on the.
not a big fan of brass knuckles.
Okay,
just
okay.
Because
Okay.
there's such a finicky measurements that you need to get. But if we're doing custom work, we can.
Yes, so
Okay,
like
okay.
something on the top of your hand so you backhand people, or
Yeah.
something like a bracer.
All right, well, let's start with these shields right now, and then
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. Tell me about your adventures. Come back. Be more than happy to show you what we can do. Sound good?
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. So he hands you over. You guys sign the contract, and sends you off back to the tome shop.
back to Ray.
Tome deep.
Ray.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Good. We just have a couple commissions. I mean, for just engraving.
Oh,
Yeah.
just engraving.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's definitely okay. Did you guys find? Did you find the tame shop up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we engraving today?
Shields.
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 Oh, shields and like takes it and like paper, like yeah, okay, and props them up and like what are we thinking?
Do you know the shop with the long anvil?
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Barker
just kind of
and,
like
Jay, great guys.
yeah, it's kind of like the name and logo
Uh-huh.
right on them.
Name and logo. Okay.
And if you can subtly on the raised part of the shield, like you know how like in the middle of the shields like gives you that like little bump, that raised part do a reversed version.
Like with the rock.
Like with the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm down for it. All right. Yeah.
You
Give
don't
me.
want it to say like Tolan rules or something.
Tolan was here. Yes, I want that added on too.
All right.
I will give you like an extra gold for it.
An extra gold. I think. Give me about 25 minutes.
Okay.
And it'll cost me about 5 gold. And if you want an extra gold for Tolan was here, do you want it backwards as well?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. 5 gold.
Okay. Do you want me to just take that out of the group?
Sure.
if that's
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
20. So we got 23 group gold left. Okay. Perfect. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to grab lunch while we're
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Let's go grab some lunch.
All right. If you're looking for some place to eat, there's a bakery that I really, really enjoy called Bread Zeppelin.
You are really.
You look like you were in pain saying that.
That one hurt a little bit. That one hurt. Not the best one that I've come up with.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Bakeries are good.
Sure. Last recommendation was pretty good, so.
Yeah. If you want something a little bit more, just general, something that you can eat pretty much anything, there is always Lord of the Fries.
I'm going there.
All right, let's go. Lord of the Fries it is.
Oh no. As long as they don't have piggy.
No. They do serve a lot of their food on conch shells for some odd reason.
It's like a pork sandwich or something. Like, no!
Smothered in barbecue sauce.
Oh!
Yes.
Wow.
Look at that. 9th grade English finally coming in.
Oh boy. Whew. Yep. I guess we're getting some fries. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So you head to the dining district.
You feel guilty, you get onion rings.
Quinn says, Bread Zeppelin, not buns and roses.
Hey.
So you guys head to Lord of the Fries, and it looks like a standard kind of diner, almost malt themed. So it's got a good variety of things, and you see a more of a femme folk walk up to you as you guys take a table, and she is a dwarf. You can tell that she's got like the long ponytail and a little bit of wisp on her face for a beard, and she goes, "Hi, how can I help you all?"
Just
Stopping in for lunch.
getting some lunch.
What's the specials today?
Yeah.
The specials today is poutine.
All right.
I mean, sounds good for me. I'll take the special.
Specials all around, or are we sharing a pot?
It depends on how big it is, I guess.
I'd say a serving is about one person.
Oh,
We'll take 4 specials.
4
Yeah.
specials. All right. And they come back and they serve you poutine fries.
Poutine fries.
Nice. Tasty. Oh, now I'm hungry.
real quick, just for my own imagination, what race was Barker?
Barker was human.
Okay.
Yeah. A little bit older, like gray-haired, short. Definitely been blacksmithing for a very long time.
I just gotten every description but the race, and I was like, but it could have been. He could have been
I
something
probably
else.
didn't mention it. I apologize.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. You're totally fine. So, yeah, you guys have... You know how hard it was not to make a Bob's Burgers reference with poutine?
Uh-huh.
I love Bob's Burgers. The best show.
Poutine on the Ritz. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Wow. Wow.
So, yeah, you guys have 20 minutes to kill. Is there anything you guys want to say or do?
This has been a pretty productive outing.
Yeah. We've
Yeah.
got a lot.
Yeah. I feel a lot less worried. I mean, still worried, always worried, but
I mean, yeah, people want to kill us. That's going to be, but I mean, that's like every week. So
Yeah.
We got a lot of things to help us, things we can use creatively, and
slightly more prepared than we've been literally every other time. So that's good.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah. And hey, if we keep up this contract with Long Anvil, that could be
Yeah.
that could
cool.
be.
That's a good idea.
Good partnership.
Yeah, if we do well on here, then we start getting like the payments from them for like what 100 gold per month, and that's just for the like standard payments.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100 GP per month, and then whatever we pick up else, only 5%. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's a
I'm down.
And
I
you guys-
like them a lot better than the snooty elf guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Cool.
yeah.
Cool. I mean, yeah, I guess that's good.
Probably just like chit chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't really have any plans to make because we're just kind of going there and we don't. They didn't give us any information.
Like what Deku is.
I know what Deku is.
It was,
Oh, I thought you missed that one.
That's a natural 20 on my deception check.
Oh, okay.
which is it's funny because we cosplayed from Zelda.
I know.
Oh, dear.
Beautiful. Bravo. Beautiful. So yeah, you guys eat. It costs like, I don't know, 5 copper. You get some drinks and you kind of just chat, relax. You don't have much, like you've kind of covered a lot of your planning and what you're going to do. And then you head back to Tome Depot. And it's a little bit smoky. It kind of burns the eyes when you first walk in. It passes pretty quickly. And Ray comes up and she goes, "Oh, hey, back. Wonderful. Here you guys go. Hit the wood in a couple of places, but with magical items on magical items, sometimes, you're not quite sure what you're going to be hitting. So played it safe. Burnt up a few things here and there, but we're all good. So here you guys go. 5 gold, and we're set.
All right.
What you guys just going for adventures, or what's coming up?
I mean,
So we're going to this convention. It's going to be really exciting. But we've also been doing just, I guess, random jobs where we're traveling. Like there was a displacer cat that we fought.
Oh man,
And so we just decided to come around here and better prep. And then one thing led to another, and now we're sponsored by the Long Anvil.
that's super exciting. I
Yeah.
hope that you guys can come back in. If you wanted to look at spell scrolls in the future, I definitely have
yeah.
some. If you want to expand your repertoire, I've got a few grimoires on back order. Yeah, and then I'm sure Tames will be more than happy to help out with any potions that you might need. Again, with your clerical type, sometimes I know don't need potions, but sometimes who's going to heal the healer?
exactly. No.
Yeah, and we'll definitely come back here
Yeah.
because you had a lot of great stuff.
Wonderful. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Sweet.
Cool.
polite, awkward thank you as
Admiring the shield and thinking of the faces I'm gonna smash with.
Vea, I need you to make me just a quick perception roll.
Okay. That's 16, not 10. Plus 7.
Plus 7. Elves, man. Alistar, excuse me.
Sure. This is like
guys
not
want
even
meringues,
my
you
most
can have
perceptive
some.
person. Yeah, plus 7. So, yes.
It looks like the,
I can math
yeah.
23.
23. As you are doing your awkward goodbye and whatnot, you turn around and you find yourself walking out of the shop and right into a familiar sewing place. And you hear a very familiar voice coming from around the corner. You in? You in yet?
Looking to everyone.
No one's seeing anything different.
Yep, I sure am.
Wonderful. All right, go ahead and get started on the back model. And as you kind of blink, you're back outside Tome Depot.
Did anyone else see that? Like, that was weird.
You okay?
What did you see?
Like a tailor shop, I guess. I don't know. They asked me if I was back.
Did we run into a tailor shop before here?
Well,
The wedding shop, right? That one
The
about the
fabric
wedding dress, the
shop.
fabric shop.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
the thing is, if we have to go back there, what we can say is that we work better as friends and leave it all in the past.
Yeah, and
Okay.
we'll just make a really awkward face and
Yeah.
like, give the implication.
Yeah, and then, we're really close friends now, and we should have realized from the beginning that that's all that really mattered.
Yeah, yeah.
She's just continuing this nod. But was it that shop?
You know that it is the tailor shop from the other plane.
Okay.
With a race on.
Okay, so it wasn't that one. I have guess a connected spirit. Maybe I got a peek into their world. I don't know. It was weird.
Like something that like lives in another world and then
Like exists in dreams. It really exists.
Go home and let you take a nap.
you can go like hang out with them
Yeah,
in
maybe.
the dream.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, just like conk out right here so that you can just dream.
Well, no, I don't think so.
Shield is. Okay. Are you all right?
Yeah, no, she's just staring in like a very challenging, like.
Okay, I'm just gonna crack you on the head with my shield.
Okay.
Just do it. Oh, David.
Just imagining like Rain and Tolan just kind of.
Like,
Wait.
you're not even like a few feet outside of the shop. So River, what? Yeah.
7.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you could let it happen if that's what you want.
Oh, no. That's not what I want at all. Just deciding what I'm gonna do in return.
Oh, no.
And this is where Draxel dies.
She'll just kind of duck out of the way.
No.
And then she's just gonna do the backhand. And say, now imagine how cool this would be if the iron anvil was on the back of my hand. And she just...
Okay, go ahead.
I can't hit for that hard. But I was worried that any spell I used would actually hurt you.
Obliterate him.
Clerics are fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Non-natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Barely, Ro, right? Barely.
Well, it's an 18 is my AC.
See, though, your cheek would be advertisement. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you need to like? I don't know how you commune with the
they're dreams, so
Okay.
it was kind of weird that I felt awake. But
in the middle of the day walking
Yeah.
down the street.
Right.
Well,
Does it work with daydreams?
I don't think I was daydreaming.
Are you?
So, it was weird.
Wasn't like any like ominous warnings or.
It didn't feel like one.
Oh, okay, then I think we're
Very
okay.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. You can head home and relax, and that way you can figure out what they need. And
Yeah.
like we've had a good day. We've adulted good today.
It's been productive.
So you guys head back towards Grandmama's, and you guys got all your different items ready to go, really excited. You come back inside, and you're exhausted. You know, anytime that you go shopping, it's always just a little bit taxing on you. And as you come inside, it's probably closer to dinner time, and you can smell a very nice roast. And Grandmama comes out with her apron, and it's got this red swath of cloth across it, and then kind of like a blue tones underneath. And she, didn't expect you guys to be home so soon. I expected you to be out all day. I've got a roast cooking for you guys, and another roast for Billy. So give me about 5-10 more minutes.
Take your time. Do you need a hand?
I would love it if you guys could set the table.
Okay.
We can
All
do
right.
that.
So you guys set the table, and it doesn't take too long. Grandmama has potatoes, grilled onions, full roast,
Man. The good
rolls
stuff.
made from scratch, a very nice pork gravy, and just
Why
lays-
are you making me so hungry?
Because I'm hungry. You got 20 more minutes, Mercedes. And lays out the food, and it is refreshing, to say the least. Like, you
Oh, man.
don't feel tired anymore. You feel like you need to go into a food coma, for sure, but you don't feel that same exhaustion of using your spoons and talking to people, making negotiations, walking around as much as you did. And she kind of asks about your day, and you guys kind of catch up. Anything you guys want to say or do?
No.
You can ask Mima if she knows that.
What was his name again?
The armorer or
Yeah.
the clothes guy?
The clothes guy.
This guy's
Thane? Tane?
Tane thing?
Was Tame the Adventurer or what? Yeah.
He was the one with the like rings up his arm.
Yeah.
How,
Yeah.
how do you
Okay.
spell that? I feel like I'm not hearing it right.
Tames, Thame.
Oh, okay.
Thame.
Tame. Alright.
Uh,
Yeah. Grandma, have you ever met anyone named Tames?
um,
He said he was an adventurer. He had like lots of tan lines.
lots of tan lines.
Yeah.
Elf?
Was he elf?
Half elf?
Yes, half elf.
I didn't know a half elf named Tame. I knew a full elf. Maybe
Oh,
son or
related?
grandson, something like that. Maybe a junior.
He didn't have a junior attached to his name, but I could maybe ask him next time.
Do you always walk around saying, "Hi, I'm Junior"?
No.
You know, when
I
you're
have another D&D character that does that, but no.
I like how you hid your face.
Ugar, what's your last name? Junior.
Well, not you know, if you're not hanging around your dad, you know, I can imagine you don't introduce yourself as Junior. You know, it's kind of a diminutive name, isn't it? I feel like I'm just like poking at
You're
Ugar.
poking at Ugar.
I'm really not.
Because he didn't grow up with his dad.
So,
Oh, this is beautiful. Okay.
yeah, traveled with them for a little bit. Decent guy. I don't know, a little selfish with the gold piles, but you know, bound to happen here and there.
Yeah. Cool.
Friggin' rogues.
Maybe I was asking about stealing. The guy asked if we were going to use anything for
Oh,
stealing.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was the potion shop.
Yep.
Dang it.
Yeah, that was Vale.
Good thing we record these. I'll just re-listen to it.
Well, this looks amazing, Mima.
Oh, of course. And
And Billy's been good to you?
Billy's been great, and like pulls back the curtain, and you can see Billy.
Billy, I got something, and I pull out the cloak and I put it on, and I'm like, look, we match! It's not attuned to me, huh?
No, it's not.
Well, eventually, we'll match.
And then goes and turns around and just plops down into their little cat house.
I love Billy.
Are you planning on taking Billy with you on your trip?
Do you want me to?
I'm more than happy to, you know, your home, his space, your space.
Billy, do you want to go on a trip?
Roll me an animal handling? Is that the noises you make for your animal handling?
Yes. That's 15.
Billy perks up.
Hey.
As far as you can tell,
right.
Billy seems to be invested.
Let's go, Billy. Not either way, though.
Okay. All right. So, anything else you guys want to say or do tonight, or do we want to skip to the next day?
Yeah.
Let's skip to the next day.
I think we're
Okay.
pretty much ready to...
Well, and Vea trying to get into her dreams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Vea, is that something that you would like to do? Try and like reach out to Rayson?
Yeah, I think she'll like sit up awake thinking about it, because that was really jarring
Mm-hmm.
to get it awake, but she'd probably more like naturally let herself eventually succumb to sleep.
Mm-hmm. When you do finally fall asleep, you find yourself already like working. You find like the same way that like when you haven't used those calluses in a while, they're a little bit sore after like an hour or so work, and you find yourself hand threading this seam on a very long gown. It's got these gray pleats across it, and the pleats actually hide these black tones that kind of fade. So it has this dimension when the pleats are slightly expanded. And Rayson, they look over your work and like, oh, good job. I didn't expect you to get so much done so quickly.
Well, I'm really trying.
You're doing great.
Oh.
You okay? You look like you've been spooked.
I was. I'm used to falling asleep and having this, but I don't know what happened when I was awake, and I feel weird. I don't know. It was like I walked in here, but I was awake.
Is that why you disappeared for a little while?
Is that I'm not even sure what happened. That was the weird thing, because I stepped out of a shop and then I stepped in here. And then it was just back to normal. Everything was... So it was weird.
Yeah. I think from what little experience I have, and gestures only to the dresses and whatnot, this is all that I know. They sit there and they kind of just gesture and they go, you visiting me and whatnot is not my expertise, but maybe the longer we visit each other, the more tuned we are with each other, and eventually you'll be able to come and go as you please and not just in dreams.
That would be really great. And then I could come ask advice on things.
I could come help you on your French seam work or something along those lines.
Because it's kind of wobbly right now. Like, I don't understand how I do the corners, because they always kind of end up like...
You just got... Yeah, it takes a lot of effort, but I'm more than happy to be a guiding hand here and there. Everything cool?
I want to make you proud. And she kind of blushes a little bit.
They lean forward and they look at your stitch work and like, you're continuing to try. That is all that you need to do to make me proud. If you went and looked at your failures and decided not to pick yourself back up, the only way I could be disappointed in you.
Well, I'm not going to do that. So... And she just, like, starts stitching more.
And they sit down next to you and they start working on, like, a sleeve a little bit further up the dress. And you guys just kind of chat until you wake up naturally in the next morning.
Cool. And she wakes up, like, when she meets up with everyone, she looks refreshed. Like, she had a good night.
Got the, like, sparkles and...
That's good. Hey.
Yep.
Good.
Good.
I guess, how close are we, like, out of
The
character
leaving.
to when we need to head out?
However long you guys want. If you guys want more time, we could also fast forward into you guys leaving or even just showing up. It's entirely up to you.
I think we're as prepped as we can be.
Okay.
I think we just need to divvy up who has what of what we just bought.
Right.
We've got the healing rock. Now, healing points. Do you want to hold on to the healing rock?
Yeah, I don't have anything that heals, so...
So that way if one of the healers goes down, you can take care of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talon will have
lay on hands and has
Okay.
access to cure wounds.
Okay.
So everybody's got a bit of healing.
If nothing else, you can smack someone to stabilize them.
Yep. You've got your cloak. Are you holding onto the immovable rod? Or.
Yeah.
I don't think you got the immovable rod.
Oh, did we not?
Yeah, we
Thought
did.
Did we?
Yeah.
That's why it went up to 52.
That's right. That's right.
It went. Yeah. And then do you want to hold on to the wand of enemy detection?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the ring of evasion.
Oh, right. Then you got a ring of evasion. I didn't
Yeah.
have that listed. Ring of evasion. Okay. Is the healing rock attunement based or
No, it's
Okay.
not attunement based.
Cool.
It for stats, it's 1d6. But it will always do 2 points of damage, which will negate itself out every single time.
Oh,
So
okay.
technically, it's 1d6 plus 2.
Okay.
Okay. And then the potions we have the invisibility one, the heroism one, the speed one, and the one that kind of works like detect thoughts.
Yeah.
And the
Mine.
giant strength, right?
And that's one we always
Oh,
had
that,
though.
we already had that
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
But I mean, we can give it to probably you,
Yeah.
you take the potion of fire giant strength.
Okay. Is fire giant?
Fire Giant.
I believe
yeah.
that's what I heard. Yeah.
That is correct.
Wrong one in here. Okay.
The ring of evasion is going to ring.
Was it?
Who's the ring?
You got the ring of
Yeah.
evasion. What you
Yeah.
wanted.
You wanted the potion of heroism?
If you guys want mine,
Yep.
I'll take that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The speed one, was that going to Tolan so that he can be faster?
Or was that?
No, if it provides the haste effect, we want that on the paladin.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll give you the speed potion.
So it's potion of speed.
Awesome.
And then there's that like clairvoyance detect thoughts one. I can't remember what it was called.
Potion of mind reading.
Potion of mind.
Mind reading. I can already cast something like
Yeah,
that, so if
so-
someone else wants it.
But yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we have potion of invisibility.
Invisibility, yeah. Because Draxel's pretty good at stealth already.
Yeah.
So
Like,
maybe we can like just hang on to that one and see if
Yeah.
our plans change.
Yeah. Who's holding it though for now? In case we separate, we know who has it.
Do you want to hold it, Vea?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You got potion of invisibility.
Okay. All right. And then you guys got your armor stuff and or your shields rather.
Got a shield.
I think that's everything.
DM question.
Sure.
Would I have possibly, because knowing about potions that are pretty common in this world,
Mhm.
do you know what happens if you drink two at once? Is it going to get fun?
It's gonna get fun.
Okay, cool.
You'll be able to pull off the generalness.
Uh-huh.
There might be additional side effects.
Cool,
Ooh,
cool, 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 cool.
sweet.
Like your stomach blowing up.
That sounds like oddly specific.
It is.
It happened in my campaign.
There's a table that you can roll on,
Uh-huh.
and like a nat one is.
Yeah, it is the potion misability table. The nat 1 was what she rolled, canceled both the effects of the potion, and she takes 8d6 as a fireball explodes from her stomach.
Whoa.
I mean, that's metal as hell.
It hurt her bad.
Oh.
Anywho, good luck, Tolan.
All right. So you guys divvy up. You can attune to your items if you would like to attune. And as time passes, you guys get on your boat. It's a very nice boat. It's a private boat. It's got a small room for the four of you plus Billy. Nice little alcove for Billy on the deck. And it takes you straight from Karish Kagal to Wise Pine Forest. And once you get to Wise Pine Forest, the first thing that you notice is the Kora tree. It is so large that even from a distance you can see its mass, and it casts a shadow even as far out here on this ocean. And you find yourself getting closer and closer to see nothing but trees and trees and trees. take all of your vision as you just get closer and closer to the Wise Pine Forest. When you finally get there, you notice that the culture seems to change and the people are definitely not as diverse. You're noticing you're getting a lot of Aarakocra. You're getting a lot of Kenku, a lot of wood elves, a few high elves, and a lot of gnomes. That seems to be the main mass of peoples that you're seeing. So all of you feel like you definitely stand out a little bit more than usual. But you're still seeing humans, you're still seeing half-elves, you're still seeing tieflings here and there. But the main mass of people are those Aarakocras, high elves, Kenkus, and gnomes. As you guys continue to travel on, you check into your hotel. To get to your hotel, you actually have to make it to the Wise Pine tree itself. And you notice that there are a series of gurneys and elevators that take you up. And as you are traveling up the tree, you notice that there are different communities subset on different branches of this tree, in small knots where the tree is kind of hollowed out slightly naturally. They're so large that shops are made inside of these knots. And you get up probably about 400 feet off the ground, and you are checked in to the Wise Pine Hotel. And it's all tree motifed. Surprise, surprise. But the way that it's made is it looks like the counter grew into being the counter. The doors all seem to be perfectly sliding across its own grain, so it doesn't seem to like harm the tree in any way. The bedposts seem to be made of the same tree stuff. It grew from the ground. There are mattresses, so you're not sleeping on trees, but you guys have a nice large room with 4 beds. And
This would have been a great place for the Four Swords cosplay.
And when you guys settle down, you notice that there is a large welcome basket, and on that large welcome basket is a letter with a wax seal of a broken chain. And that's where we'll end it.
Whoa.
Yay!
Fantastic shopping episode, you guys. Absolutely wonderful. I hope that you enjoyed my puns and you were at least patient through them.
Yes.
Very good.
If you didn't want to go to Lord of the Fries, there was the Frankenstein,
Oh.
the Bar Humbug,
Yes.
the Crow Bar, and the Bard Rock Cafe.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh.
Nice.
Next time.
Next time.
I have to get all their commemorative glasses, you know?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. All right, you guys. So this was a great game. I cannot believe how lucky I am to play with all of you, especially since the holidays are coming up. I know where all our schedules are going to be chaotic.
Yeah.
But thank you. As always, shout out to Fox Beauty Cosmetics. Are we wearing...
Can I
Yeah.
plug for a second?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so just released by Fox Beauty Cosmetics was the Heroes and Villains eyeshadow palette. It's got 18 different colors, and they're all named after different things in D&D. Like, I'm wearing Feywild and I think Traveler's Ashes right now, which is the silver.
Nice.
All the colors are highly pigmented, and they blend really well together.
They're super bright and sparkly.
And it's $30 for the 18 shades, but it's really, really great makeup. And then the lip color is, I can't remember the cool name for it, but the color is 2004, and they're all available on the website.
Oh, yay! They're
So-
out.
Fantastic.
And you can use that
out.
promo code Stitch and Seam.
Stitch and Seam
Get-
for 10% off your order. Or next time that they're at a con, just Stitch and Seam and stick out your hand.
Awesome.
So thanks so much for taking a listen. Where can we find everybody? Let's start with Tolan. Where can we find you online?
VFire, just at VFire cosplay.
Panna?
I'm on Instagram at Panin, or the Paninators Pantastic Cosplays on Facebook, and Panination everywhere else.
At Sky Steel.
Twitter.
Twitter and Instagram. Sky Steel like cosplay on Instagram and Twitter. Sky Steel art.
And then I'm Crimson Nova Cos on Twitter. I say as if I share anything cosplay, but you can go see my cool memes.
They're great
Yeah.
memes. Solid memes every single time. And you can follow me on Twitter at @CrestSphinx or on Instagram @TheCrestSphinx. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you guys for all of the listeners listening to this in post. You guys are fantastic, and you make this so much fun, even though we already have so much fun at the table. Thank you guys. Have a great holiday, and may all of your dice rolls be interesting. Bye.
Bye.